Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Path of Titans mod spotlight. This is Citipati, made by the Titanus Constructus team. The same team that made the Ampelosaurus that you all know and love. This one looks awesome. So let's go ahead and get right into showcasing this one. Let's start with the male and the female. So this is the male. This is the female. The coloration changes massively, mainly on the front here. It goes from whites to browns when you're on the female, and on the male it's more white, so it gets more subdued, as all of them do. Then for the subspecies, you've got Citipati as Molske, which is the standard one. Then you have Condai, which I've definitely mispronounced, which is a lot thicker in terms of its build if you look for a side comparison, and the head crest becomes more pronounced, the feathers become less pronounced, so to say. Then you have Gangzoensis, which is a lot more pronounced, less thick, but the feathers protrude more. I think that dewlap on the neck is less, and the tail feathers are more as well. Then you've got Jacobsi, or Jacobsi, which has a more pronounced head crest compared to Gangzoensis, and less pronounced feathers. So here we have the baby Citipati, and this is absolutely adorable. I gotta say, this is an absolutely beautiful little creature. Big fan of its model. It's very, very pretty. And let's showcase all the sounds as a baby, but first you get a standard peck attack when you're a baby. And these are your calls. Quite quiet. That one's a lot more pronounced. And then you got the mystery, which is a little dancey dance. I love this one so much. That's great. I love the movement as well. And then you've got the stretch. Then you have the shake, which is also like the dancey dance. It flaps its feathers. It's great to see, and the look around as well. Very nice set of animations, especially for the baby. Let's showcase the skins, and then we go to the abilities and everything like that. So skin wise, you only get 8 skins. You get the default skin, which has pattern 1 and 2 and 3 right there. Then you have tropical, which is kind of like a parrot in a sense, or a macaw. Looks very nice. Then you got rock dove, which is a pigeon. Then you have Midas. Then you have Goldback, which is a gorgeous skin. Love the colour blend there. Curacao, I don't know how to properly say that. It's kind of like a blackbird, so to say. Melanistic. And Leucistic, or Albino. Very nice set of skins right there. Nice ones to start with. Now let's showcase the adult and the abilities too. Citipati has a lot of abilities. Let's start off with these ones, which are kind of like the buffs that you'd get on subspecies. You've got your turn radius skill, which increases turn radius, your stamina skill, which increases stamina recovery, speed, which increases speed, and attack, that increases attack. All the values were on the screen when I covered them. A quick glance over them once again. Now for the head, you get your standard bite attack, which is beak snap. Standard bite that does minor damage, so it's not going to be your strongest attack. For sensors, you've got Traveler, which is a one where you gain a 10% increased trot speed. Then you've got Child of Soul. Embrace the power of the sun, increasing stamina pool by 20% and general damage output by 5% during the day. Increased water drain. Following from there, you have 2 front limb abilities. You've got Grab, which allows you to pick up small creatures. I don't know if I can show this in game because I'm on single player. But then after that, you've got Scratch, which is a double claw slash, which does moderate damage. For your metabolism, you get quite a few. You can be an omnivore. You can eat meat, fish, and carrion. And you can also eat shellfish, bones, and nuts. So those are 2 different carnivorous type ones. You've got Insectivore, which allows you to eat insects and minerals. Then you've got Herbivore, which allows you to eat berries and fruits. After that, you've got Desert Survivor, which maximizes your desert survivability, enabling you to eat berries, fruit, nuts, roots, insects, and mushrooms. Fast food drain or hunger drain, but slower water drain. Your maximum water reserves increase by 20%. You have 3 different hides. You've got Sleek Feathers, which increases speed by 5%, but decreases armor by 5%. Dense Feathers, which increases incoming resistance to venom and bleed by 15%. And Fright Molt, which is a shed extra feathers to choke a pouncing attacker, removing a small portion of stamina from them for each attack done against you. Your loss of extra down decreases your armor by 3%. Interesting there. For your legs, you get your front kick, which does decent amount of damage. You've got springy ligaments, which boosts your jump height and reduces your fall damage, so increases your fall damage resistance. After that, you've got your back limb, where you get the Broody ability, which provides comfort and warmth to your little ones, granting a temporary growth boost to group members as long as they are underneath you. While brooding, you lose hunger 50% faster and are susceptible to 3 times incoming damage, so be wary when you're using the ability. For your tail, you get 3 abilities. You can only use 2 of them. You've got Tail Slap, which is a knockback to knockback tail. Riders gives a short boost of forward speed as well. Slight damage is applied. Tail Sweep is a sweeping attack, which applies slight damage to any creature hit. And you've got Frightening Display, which catches the sun on your feathers and shows a frightening display, intimidating any nearby carnivores and lowering their output damage by 5% for 20 seconds. You must be moving slowly to use this one, can stack up to 4 times, does not frighten herbivores. So if the carnivores have decided I'm going to team up with a herbivore, then you've got a problem there. For your voice, you've got Soothing Song and you've got Scattering Screech. Soothing Song essentially allows you to provide slightly increased healing to those within 30 meters for 20 seconds, can stack up to 3 times. Then you've got Scattering Screech, which allows you to increase movement speed by 2.5%, can stack up to 4 times as well, only usable when in combat. Pretty neat to see. So as you can see, when this is fully stacked, it has so many new abilities. Like, it's got so many. However, I just gotta say, I love this model so much. It looks great, it looks beautiful. Really good piece of work here by the creator of the mod. Let's showcase these attacks. Here's your peck, here's your claw, and this is your pickup animation. Obviously I can't do the pickup because I don't have anything small near me, so it's like a grab pretty much. And this is Broody, so that's how you're doing Broody, and it showcases the stats effect there. Just keeps going until you get out of it, like that. Then you have your tail sweep and your tail slap. This one does knockback and a small boost forward. As you can see, it has that area of effect right there, which is really cool. 5-second cooldown though. And you also have your kick, which I love a ton. That's really nicely put together. The animations are really smooth as well. Now, unfortunately for the calls, I can't showcase them because they're only for group abilities. Sadly, I'm in single player. But we also have the Frightening Display, which does that weird area of effect thing, but like, I like that a ton. That's really cool. Then you've got 2 minutes of cooldown pretty much, and it is in effect for a certain amount of time as well. Anyway, so that is the adult right there and all of the attacks. Now let's showcase the calls really quickly. And yeah, this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. Really, really big fan of this mod. It's really nicely put together. Look at it. And also, here's another thing that I want to showcase. It should show on the feathers there that it is damaged. Like the feathers, every single one of them is damaged. And I think that is really, really cool to see. I think showcasing the feathers that way and having them damaged and show that damage is really nice. Let's heal ourselves really quickly and let's showcase the calls. Here they are. I love that a ton. That's really, really nice. A really nicely put together mod. And what I'm going to do here, I am going to try some stuff out with the replay mode. And some parts where I'm not talking, I'm just going to showcase the sounds in general and do it that way. I think that might be the best way to show it off properly. But yeah, let me know what you think about this mod. This is the Citipati, a Oviraptorid, the first ever Oviraptorid to make its way into Path of Titans. Let me know what you think about it. I'd love to know your thoughts. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.